Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding out that 99% of humanity is gone. The streets are silent. Cities are ghost towns. The world that once felt overcrowded is suddenly empty. And you're one of the lucky, or maybe unlucky, 1% left alive. Scary, right? But let's push deeper. What happens to a world where only 1% survives? Let's explore this terrifying possibility. At first, it's shock. Imagine walking outside and seeing abandoned cars on the highway, planes falling from the sky because pilots vanished, hospitals overflowing with the sick and dying, but no doctors left to help. The world doesn't slowly collapse. It falls apart in hours. The internet? Gone in days. Power grids? Failing within weeks. Food supply chains? Broken instantly. The modern life we take for granted would vanish overnight. Now imagine you standing there, realizing survival means starting from zero. With only 1% left, that's roughly 80 million people worldwide. Sounds like a lot, but spread across the globe, it means you may not see another human being for months. Entire cities could be empty, entire countries deserted. At first, supermarkets and warehouses are full of supplies, but there's no one maintaining them. Food spoils, water plants shut down, medicines expire. Within a year, the luxury of just buying things is gone, and you're forced to hunt, farm, and scavenge like people thousands of years ago. But the bigger danger? Other survivors. In a desperate world, trust becomes a currency more valuable than gold. With so few people left, the question is, do we rebuild or just fight to survive? Governments collapse instantly. Nations mean nothing. Borders don't matter anymore. Instead, tiny communities rise, villages, groups of survivors banding together. Some might aim to restart civilization. Others might embrace chaos, ruling by fear and force. And here's the darkest truth. When survival is scarce, morality disappears. Would you share food with strangers or guard it with your life? Now let's think big picture. With 99% gone, entire industries die with them. The knowledge of how to run nuclear plants, cure diseases, or launch satellites, most of it disappears in a single generation. Humanity could be thrown back centuries. But there's also a chance. That 1% could be scientists, engineers, dreamers, people capable of rebuilding. Imagine the world restarting, not from scratch, but with the memory of past mistakes. Maybe no wars for power. Maybe cleaner energy. Maybe a better civilization, if we survive long enough to create it. Here's the real chilling thought. What if you were one of that 1%? Would you try to rebuild the world, or would you just focus on surviving another day? Because in a world where almost everyone is gone, survival isn't just about food and water. It's about keeping hope alive when everything around you screams despair. So, what if only 1% survive? Maybe humanity would collapse into chaos. Maybe we'd rise stronger than before. Or maybe the real question is, if tomorrow you woke up as part of that 1%, what would you do?